If you're considering marketing insights, I would first want to ask yourself, are you willing to invest in a world-class revenue operations or sales operations infrastructure? If you're willing to do so, it's going to provide a series of data points that I have not been able to find anywhere else when it comes to quantifying agency potential, quantifying agency performance, and arguably most valuably, quantifying which agencies you need to go out and appoint next. My name is John Repka. I'm the SVP of Sales and Revenue Operations for Honeycomb Insurance. Honeycomb is an MGA that was launched in 2021 to solve the long-standing pain that's been present in the commercial real estate insurance market. I think there were some very clear challenges we were looking to overcome when it came to leveraging marketing insights. The biggest one was, how do we identify our ideal agency prospect? Now, Honeycomb was a relatively new MGA as we first got started with insights, and so we were still in a process of best understanding who among our legacy appointed agency base was the right fit for Honeycomb. And so to have an objective data point that we will further refer to as our Ivan's addressable book of business size provided a really helpful lens into saying, other than things like agency size, location, yada, 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 how can we start to segment our own understanding of our audience? And then that quickly proceeded to, how do we now prioritize and force rank the entire large, hairy world of unappointed agencies into who we need to appoint next? As a kind of final tertiary challenge, we had really been working hard to identify, well, what is the potential revenue of any given agency? And that can't just be a facet of what they've produced in the past. When are you running out? Are you getting a look at the entire book, et cetera, et cetera? And so we're looking for Ivan's insights to solve that piece as well. How much of an agent's book have we captured? I personally call that term wallet share. What is our wallet share within an agency? And then what is our progress in terms of hopefully increasing that over time? The biggest value that we've found has been in creating our own, quasi-proprietary translation of every agency's A, commercial lines book of business size, and then B, factoring in a mix of their distribution of policies across product lines and industries. And as a niche HAB-focused carrier, we know that there's only going to be a small portion of a broad agency's book of business that is addressable to us. And so the real value has been in coming up with a more than directionally accurate KPI for addressable book of business size, and then applying that to those three use cases that I previously mentioned. Of our existing agencies, how do we define top from bottom performers? Of unappointed agencies, how do we prioritize who we go after next? And of our longstanding agencies, how do we chart year-over-year progress in increasing our wallet share with said agency? The other piece is it's improved the efficacy of our agency targeting and onboarding process. And so before and after, we've more than doubled the revenue that we generate. We define an onboarding period as an agency's first 90 days. That number is more than 2x'd with this additional lens that we now apply to our qualification process.